కనెక్ట్ అక్కడ మైక్స్ కనెక్షన్.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Independence Day to each one of you. Respected Sri Vijendra Chakravarti Putsa, EVP and Global Head, Data Analytics and AI, LTI Mindtree, Registrar Dr. Jagdish Chandra Mungatti, Deputy Director Student Welfare, Dr. Kadir Pasha, Mr. M. Kiran Kumar, Manager, University Liaison and Early Career Engagement, LTI Mindtree, dignitaries, deans, directors, HODs, section heads, faculty staff members, research scholars, and my dear students. Once again, a very happy Independence Day to each one of you. We are celebrating the 77th Independence Day celebrations at VIT AP University. Today is very important day. I should say it is auspicious day because we got the independence from the British. On this occasion, we need to remember the sacrifices made by the freedom fighters. We all should know about what sacrifices they have made. And some of the freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, Jawaharlal Nehru, and so on. So many freedom fighters are there. We all should remember on this day. Then, as the faculty and staff members and research scholars and students, we do have some responsibility to take the nation to the higher levels. Like we got the independence, but we need to compete with the world in all areas. Then some of the areas where we can contribute as university, we also should take part in the development of the country. If you see the development of India, it has come up long the, I mean, there are so many developments are happening, and further development should happen. And as a university, in some of the areas, what is the status of India at present, and where we need to work or where we need to focus on development of those areas, particularly the scientific publications, scientific and technical publications. And I've taken small data from the Scopus. We all know the Scopus index journals. But as per the Scopus, now in 2020, the publications, scientific publications, India is in 5th place. The first place, China, and they are publishing 7,44,042 papers in 2020. Okay, then followed by United States, 6,24,554. Then UK, 1,98,500. Then coming to India, we published 1,91,590. When you compare with China, India, though we are at 5th position, but the difference is large. When you compare with China, they are at 7.5 lakhs, and we are at 1.91 lakhs. There is a huge difference. And similarly, with USA also, there is a big gap. USA is publishing 6.25 lakhs of publications, but we are at 1.91. As a university, all universities across the country, all institutions across the country, has to publish more and more papers in index journals. I'm talking about Scopus index journals. And when you publish more papers, definitely we will improve our ranking. Right now we are at fifth, but we need to move on the ladder. Then we need to have significant publications. But then when we talk about VIT University, we are also contributing in this 1,91,000 publications in the country. In I mean, I'm talking about 2020, but now the current at present what we are doing in VIT University, since our inception, 2017, we published 1,581 papers in Scopus journals, and since 2017, And out of this, 661 publications we have done in 2022. That is the very great achievement, 661. In 2023, our aim is to publish 1,000 publications. That means 661 to again 1,000. So every year, year after year, we are increasing our publications by more than 100%. That is what actually the contribution of UAT University towards the scientific publications. But this number has to further go up, because as we get more and more research scholars and faculty members, I'm confident that we'll be reaching to more and more scientific publications. And the other area, okay, where India has to focus is the innovation and incubation side. If you talk about the patent publications, in patent publications, India is in again fifth position, but the like scientific publications, the gap is large in patent publications also. When we talk about the patents in 2021, China applications, I'm talking about applications, patent applications. China actually got 15.85 lakhs the patent applications, whereas US around 6 lakhs, and Japan around 3 lakhs, Germany, the Republic of Korea around 2.35 lakhs, India just 61,000. That means we have not even touched 1 lakh applications. Okay, this is 2021 data. There also we need to contribute a lot. That means all universities and all institutions, then all colleges, everybody has to focus on this innovation and incubation side. And Government of India is actually giving a lot of incentives for the patent publications, and they slashed down the patent publication fee also. And because of that, I think now in coming years, definitely the number of publications will increase. The patent publications will increase. And at VIT University again, we are contributing our part, but of course we need to enhance further. We are not happy. I mean, we should not be happy with whatever we are doing. We should further increase the numbers. Since our inception, we published 270 patents since 2017, and this number also has to go up. And this year alone, in 2023 calendar year, we are aiming for 150 patent publications. And as a young university, we are doing significantly good. And because of all these efforts, VIT ranked #1 in the Outlook ranking in 2022 and 2023 under Emerging State Private University category by Outlook. This is a great point. 2 consecutive years, we are in #1 position in the Outlook ranking, and this is the result of the commitment and the dedication of all our faculty members, research scholars, students, and staff members. A big round of applause for all those who contributed. On this occasion, I would like to talk some of the university social responsibility activities of VIT University. We all know that today we are felicitating the unsung heroes who sacrificed their life, for protecting the lives of others or for saving the lives of others. It's a great activity we do on Independence Day as well as on Republic Day every year. And this year we do have some unsung heroes with us who have actually sacrificed or have contributed a lot to the society, okay, to save the lives of other people. You know, I thank all the unsung heroes who came on our invitation today, and we are going to facilitate them for their sacrifices. And other important activity is like the scholarship scheme. We have very good scholarship scheme that is known as support the advancement of rural students. It is known as STARS. Now, this is the scholarship scheme Honorable Chancellor Dr. G. Vishwanathan sir started in Vellore, VIT Vellore. Actually, it is very close to his heart, and the same STARS scheme, scholarship scheme, is implemented in VIT AP also, and VIT Bhopal also they implemented. But then What is this scholarship scheme? Support the advancement of rural students. One boy and one girl, the district toppers from the junior college, government junior college, we are giving the 100% scholarship. That means we don't charge even 1 rupee also for their tuition fee. And apart from this, we give the hostel, free hostel, and then free food. I mean, everything is free for them, and including the laptop also. And then, so one of the very important scheme, and now the districts are increased to 26. Honorable Chancellor agreed to extend the scholarship to all 26 districts. That means 52 students every year study on this scholarship scheme, which is supporting the rural students. And um, on this occasion, this is all possible because of the constant support of our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. G. Vishwanathan sir. And I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our Chancellor, Dr. G. Vishwanathan sir, our Vice Presidents, Sri Shankar Vishwanathan sir, Dr. Shekhar Vishwanathan sir, and Dr. Z. Salvam sir for their constant support and guidance. And today, we are privileged to have with us Sri Jitendra Putsa, Head Global Data Analytics and AI Practices at LTI Mindtree. He has more than 25 years of experience in IT industry, and apart from this, he is doing a lot of social activities. One of the social activities is he is a trustee of NESTA, and this trust actually helps it is like an NGO that helps the students to pursue their higher education. Again, I think he is having some scholarship schemes in this NESTAM, and today we are truly privileged to have him with us, and he is going to address all of us as the chief guest of this event. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation. A warm welcome to all unsung heroes who have actually helped many people, or helped the society, helped the country, who are here with us today. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation. And hearty welcome to deans, directors, HODs, section heads, faculty and staff members for this Independence Day celebrations. A cordial welcome to Deputy Director Student Welfare, Dr. Kadir Pasha, and I extend warm welcome to all the students present here who are attending this event today. A warm welcome to the members of press and media who are covering this event. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a warm and cordial welcome to each one of you for this 77th Independence Day celebration at AIT University. Thank you very much.
So my phone is wrong. I put my phone on silent. So I don't know. I kept on sound. That's why if you don't call me in the morning, I wake up.
Thank you so much for those valuable words, sir. It's always proud to hear our achievements, which is a collective effort. We wish that the numbers would grow more under your able guidance and leadership in the near future. Now, a brief introduction about our chief guest, Mr. Jitendra Chakravarti Puchagaru. Jitendra Puchagaru heads Global Data Analytics and AI Practice at LTI Mindtree. He has over 25 years of IT experience across industries and geographies that has played an instrumental role in helping numerous organizations succeed in their digital transformation journeys. He is deeply engaged with customers, partners, policymakers, and various teams and has established strong industry connections over time. He is a firm believer in the mottos, let us act as a catalyst for change to aid all our stakeholders, that is, clients, shareholders, partners, government, and society. And let's make progress towards future faster together. And he really believes these statements in reality. Under his leadership, LTI Mindtree has built modern data and analytics capabilities, delivering industry-leading growth and profitability making it the biggest and fast growing practice of the organization. In addition to fast organic growth, he has been instrumental in developing strategic partnerships with leading technology platform vendors, startup ecosystems, and academia to expand the breadth and depth of services. He is also leading generative artificial intelligence initiatives for the organization and believes this is the game changer in accelerating an organization's transformation journey. Throughout his career, he has led with effective leadership and a forward thinking technological outlook, working across multiple geographies, including India, ASEAN, Europe, and the United States. His invaluable insights, fueled by his passion for data and analytics, help shape productive conversations with all stakeholders. As a guest speaker in various global forums, he has displayed his exceptional oratory skills and shared his views on data modernization, data monetization, AI and ML, and digital. The hallmarks of his innovative thoughts is his unwavering dedication to building unparalleled execution capabilities and optimizing the value of data investments. Beyond his career, he is dedicated to giving back to society and encouraging positive transformation. In his role as joint managing trustee of Nestem Trust, an NGO that supports economically disadvantaged students by providing them with access to higher education, he works passionately to fulfill their dreams. I request all of you to put your hands together and welcome our chief guest, Mr. Kiran Chakravarti Pichhawar.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know that's a long introduction. Thanks for your patience. I must say it's truly humbling experience coming to the campus of this nation, hoisting the flag on a great occasion like today. Before I start, respected Vice Chancellor Kota Registrar Jagdish Garu, Kadu Basha Garu, and all the faculty members, non-teaching staff here, the media members, and most importantly, unsung heroes, the family members of them, and not last but not the least, the students who sacrificed today holiday and came here to listen few words. I know it's not, each of us at a different point of time gone through a change. During that time, when it's Independence Day, Republic Day, maybe you have fond memories, all kinds of good memories. Going to the schools, colleges, maybe for chocolates, sweets, or holiday, or meeting friends. To I'm sure now each of you are start becoming adults, coming to a place to start understanding society. Depends on whichever year you are, second year, third year, fourth year, whatever year. I'm sure soon you're going to come to the world and start behaving well, a good citizens for the benefit of the country and the world and all that. So a very good morning to all of you and a very happy Independence Day to each of you to celebrate this occasion. So the way when I think about Independence Day compared to when I was a kid to where I'm today, I think it is a dream come true. If you travel across the world, you visit countries or you keep reading news about different countries going through. What a privilege to be in a country where you have an independence and freedom. It's not an easy thing for us. If you go back to the history, go back to the literature, it is the true dedication, sacrifice done by our forefathers who sing. They know for sure they're not going to get benefits of that independence and freedom, but I'm sure they sacrificed for all of us. So it is our duty to respect and at least give a gratitude and give a tribute, if not every day, at least today. So please spend time to understand the freedom and how it happened and what is the ways with which we achieve this independence. I will say a few words and probably today talking about my understanding about independence, what is the gains we have, and over the last 76 years, what did we achieve, and what is in Vice Chancellor, you have mentioned about areas where we have to improve. So I will give my own perspectives. I'm sure some of you will find very useful as you get into this journey of professional degree, and post that you will start helping the different parts of the world. The first and foremost thing, we were into the British Raj for hundreds of years. If you can think about, maybe we were not together, that actually allowed somebody else to come and occupy and take whatever we are doing. And the way we got independence, there are many people, many icons, many unsung heroes, many foot soldiers of freedom they've been called. They contributed in whatever form and shape. I'm sure you go back and talk to your grandparents, great grandparents, each of you will hear such stories about what they contributed in their own way. Some of them have done non-cooperation movement, which is nothing but in small way, not paying taxes to the government or not allowing some of the things to be done. Every single person in this room, your forefathers have done something phenomenally well. So it is our duty to continue to respect that independence and move forward. So the reason, in my view, we were able to achieve is they had a common purpose, a single purpose, get independent to India, and they collectively work together in whatever way fashion. Today, for us to take this country forward in much bigger way, we need that first, purpose first. And we need to collectively work towards that to achieve. And I'm confident each of you will think about going back to the history and realize what you need to do. The next thing at that point of time, as you realize, it's easy to say, some people has the habit of saying, what did we achieve in 76 years? Did we really achieve? We could have done this, we could have done that. It's always easy to say. But 76 years back, if any of you can visualize, we were still struggling from the partition, though we got independence. Many people didn't have food. We were under the poverty lines and nobody had a clue. We have hundreds of dialects, languages, expectations and all kinds of things. There are people against the independence, suddenly they became the biggest power hungry people. So you can imagine all kinds of problems had to be dealt with. I think the single most agenda at that time is how do we become self-sufficient, whether it's for food, whether it is for giving employment to everyone. In my opinion, in the last 76 years, we have done a phenomenal job as a country. And each of them came with an iron fist. And there are many leaders who have done over the years. If you have not heard about it, I encourage you to go back to that history and look at it. Green Revolution, which has done 50 years back. How do you increase the food grain so that we all survive for this long? I think the population was less than 40 crores. Now we are 140 crores. I think in the last 76 years, how do you make sure food grains are available for these many people? How do you reduce the imports? So that's, I think, we have reasonably achieved. Lot to do, but I think we must admit all the leaders who helped us to reach there. The same way, the White Revolution, the dairy movement, and many parts of that, I think the state where we are all currently benefited significantly from a lot of these initiatives. So we should feel proud about it. All of you have seen the recent moon mission. All of you watched it. Everyone seen ISRO's moon mission? Just raise your hand and you watch that in the TV. Okay, maybe others are busy with Netflix, OTT, Snapchat. So maybe next time please get a chance to watch it. It is I think somebody said interestingly, it costed actually less than a Hollywood movie. And it is a dream for people to build that kind of a capability. All this is achieved significantly over the years in this country. So let's start looking what is done well and how do we take it forward in a meaningful manner. But also there are many things over the years. Those of you know, the life expectancy in 1947, any guesses? Anyone know how many years people average live? 32. 32 years was the life expectancy in 1947 and today we have life expectancy of 70 years. So if you can think about, it is not done from outside, it is done, innovation done within this country. Any of you heard about L.V. Prasad Institute, Aravinda Institute in Madurai, or you heard about Narayana Hrudayalaya, many other things. They have done significant innovation and today they are the great case studies for the Western world. And Western world calls them reverse innovation. We are no longer dependent on the Western world for innovation, we are building a reverse innovation which can go back to them. And all happening from this country by the people like you who studied in schools and colleges like a prestigious institutes like this. So my humble request is start looking around to see don't get super excited about the things done by somebody else, but also greatest innovation happening, which is really helping us to live healthy much longer than what it was before. And also see COVID, which is actually not a good thing any of us want to remember. I know some of you are in the final year here, maybe you have been called COVID batch, or you would have gone through difficult times with all that. But I think imagine the country having such a huge population, we managed to do the vaccine drives and we were able to do innovation on that space. So friends, we were able to achieve a lot more things even with so many adversities, so many difficult challenges as a country. And I have no doubt we'll be able to take it forward much faster, better with people like you. Trying to learn a lot of new things, and your access to information is much more, your access to technology is much more than some of your professors and deans and registrars when they studied. I'm sure they had to go through the libraries, they had to take the notes, they had to do all of them. And today, you just have a finger at your fingertips in terms of what you want to do. So make use of that opportunity to really take it forward. But I must admit, there is a phenomenal investment that happened by the private, public, and bodies. And I think VIT is the greatest example in my opinion. I'm in this industry for, yeah, I think big round of applause for VIT. I'm in this industry for the last 45 years. I think all of you have heard about every parent the last few years I meet. Everyone wants to be a computer science, everyone wants to all the latest and greatest technologies because that's the most important thing in last 3 decades India produced as a software revolution, digital revolution. But imagine we talk about all the greatest success stories of those companies who achieved. But very few times we talk about the people who built those institutes to be successful, those organizations to be successful, institutes like VIT. Who provided the students for those organizations? Who provided the right type of people? So I should say on this Independence Day, thank you so much, VIT, for making such a great institute and providing people who are thousands of such people today works in different IT industry companies across the globe. And you should feel proud about what you have done over the years. Students in this room, there are a few things which I thought to tell. I think when I sat like you, when I was studying, I don't think I would have paid attention to that. But I would request you minutes pay attention. If you like it, please follow it. In the current world, the technology is changing. Doesn't matter. You're electrical, electronics, mechanical, automobile, civil, computers, whatever you are. The technology is everywhere. And you have to continuously learn in your own area. All of you heard about generative AI? Just raise your hand. All of you heard cyber security? Any of you? Okay. I think all of you had a breakfast in the morning? Okay. So what time your mess opens? You all finished, right? So let's be active. It's an Independence Day. How's the Josh? One more time. How's the Josh? Wonderful. Thank you. So I think about learning continuously is a very important, friends. It is the very way which can take us to the country to achieve whatever Vice Chancellor sort of talked about. Whether it's China, whether it's US, whether it's any other country, the only way, though India has thousands of years of history, we went through colonialism. Simply, we stopped innovating. We started enjoying our past laurels, and we didn't see what's happening in the outside of the world. Whether it's ammunition, whether it's somebody else doing, and 100 soldiers with guns came and occupied thousands and lakhs of people. Simply, there was innovation. I don't think we need to innovate in a lot of warhead or we don't need to innovate in defense, but we need to innovate that to protect ourselves. So please require your innovation with a continuous learning. So don't be happy with we achieved a lot of them. We can be, once we finish our engineering, we can join a job and somehow we will manage the life. So don't get into that attitude. It's not good for you, it's not good for the country. The second thing which I wanted to do is, this is the most sought after topic. A lot of people like to discuss, a lot of people don't like to discuss, but I want to strongly encourage. Personality development is a very important thing. I have not seen in last 5 years the number of challenges people are going through psychologically, mentally, whatever. It's not been discussed enough, so it's very important. Please keep your time for yourself to be stronger mentally, not just physically, which will help you to achieve whatever you want to achieve from a long time. So spend time and help your friends if any of them are not going through a good situation. It is very important for everyone to contribute this nation building, but be strong on that. So that's a very important thing. The second thing which I wanted to bring to your attention. The third thing, network. You are studying in a prestigious institutes like this. So make use of the network effectively. If you don't know something or you know something or you achieved something much bigger, make use of giving back to your institute or your colleagues or your batchmates and others, which is very, very important. The third thing which I wanted you to realize. The last and most important, while we are enjoying today the celebrations of Independence Day, some of our citizens in Himachal, Punjab, and different parts are going through the floods and rains and others. You know the reason. I think we are people like us, your prior generation, we did not behave well. We did not treat environments well. We did whatever we wanted to do. And by the time we realized the world is not in a good shape. So the responsibility we are passing back to you, of course, each of us will contribute. We need some innovation to help the environment back to normal, what it was before. So environment and society is very, very important. Please spend some time, please put your efforts. It is important, otherwise your next generation will curse you the rest of their generation. We are celebrating and talking about our previous generation, how they helped us to get independence. So let's also do something for the next generation, friends. It's a very, very important. So as a students, this is my suggestion. Keep your continuous learning, build strong personality, and make sure you contribute back to the environment and society much, much more. Now let me switch my gears a little bit to all engineers in this room. As an engineer, what is an engineering is all about? You need to do something which was not possible before. And I'm sure all of you have seen the difficult monuments, whether it's a 100-story building, 2,000-story building, difficult tunnels, the autonomous cars, or the engines, everything which is practically possible with people like you a few years back then. I don't think when I was studying my engineering, we could ever imagine that people can run large global companies, or even people Indian origin can become a prime ministers of different countries, whether it's a good or bad. I think that's the power each of you people like you in this room are able to do. So my request is there are several technology problems, social problems that exist in the world. If you can think about, which are very, very useful for a country like India. How many of you speak at least 2 languages in this room? Can you raise your hand? Okay, wonderful. How many of you speak 3 languages? Okay, wonderful. Okay, so folks, we have lots of languages in this country, and a lot of development that happens in maybe 1 or 2 languages, and 140 crores population is not having access to that information unless they know that 1 or 2 languages. Technology can be a powerful. With the new technologies we are talking about, generative AI, NLP, or ML, or AI, or whatever you are trying to do, please focus on to make sure whatever language you speak doesn't matter, the other person can understand from the language they have. I recently attended a conference, one of the professor talking about, imagine a situation, I speak in Telugu, he understands only Tamil, and he understands only Hindi. My speaking translated in real time in those languages, how powerful that is. And the same way, today we have a lot of information, books and other things, our knowledge, our regulations, articles, everything in a different languages. As all of you know, 70% of population in this country is very much dependent on agriculture, and they don't have enough information in their local language. How many of you speak Telugu in this room? Okay. So if you go back to your grandparents and others who have been busy with agriculture and other things, they can't access any of the latest research you are producing in your research articles. They have no clue. This is all English. And while you're building this research, you are building that research for the agricultural people. Then you are building the pump set, you are building the soil test, you are doing all using drones to help agriculture, you are doing greatest and latest revolution on technology. But is that helping the Telugu speaking farmer locally to understand? Not necessarily, because the content is all in English. Is it something using AI? Is it some technology you can help them? Please do that. That's going to be very, very important. If you want to make money out of it, I'm sure there are a lot of people to pay for it. Even you don't want to make it, you want to help the society. It will help the biggest food grain, and it will help them to take care of the droughts and floods and many other things, friends. So focus on innovation, focus on research, which can make you money. Of course, you need to make money. Nobody is stopping you. You can become a unicorn. You can build billions. But at the same time, it's going to be super useful for the humanity. So please focus on those kind of innovation which are helpful. And as Nelson Mandela said, Education is most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. You all chose, or your parents chose to put you here to learn the greatest engineering here or whatever fields you are in. Please learn and bring that weapon for the right cause and don't put into your learning in a wrong causes in whatever way. Whether it is a physical threats or cyber crimes or physical crimes, please don't ever get into the wrong side and achieve something in a shortcut. Use that for all the right purposes and make sure your education is makes your institute proud, your parents proud, your community proud. And last but most important, my gratitude to all the freedom fighters, unsung heroes, and most importantly, the foot soldiers of the freedom, every single citizen at that point of time and today, who are protecting our borders, who are protecting our daily lives, who are taking care of, I don't know, our electricity, our drainages, our waters, or our law and order, whatever you can imagine. We're all peacefully sitting in this AC room and talking about all that simply because there is somebody else taking care of that. And there are people who are actually amplifying our good stories, like media members, who are taking a lot of positivity of whatever is happening here to the outside world, what's happening in India. Thanks to them, and my greatest tributes and gratitude to all of them. And last statement for today before I leave and thank you. Freedom comes with accountability. Independence comes with an accountability. It is not, it's a birthright. It's an accountability each of us have. I think let's just make use of that effectively and let's make use of that for the benefit of the society as well as for us. And I must thank VITAP management for giving me an opportunity to hoist the flag and giving me an opportunity to speak few words with each of you. I hope, if not all, some of you find useful, if not today at some point of time. And once again, happy Independence Day to each of you and celebrate the day and celebrate the rest of the year. And I hope to see you all of you in a different parts of the world doing something great for the country. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your wonderful insights and interactive speech, sir. Very few people would interact like you. Also, you stand as an inspiration to everyone sitting here. And thank you for all your wonderful compliments to VITAP University. Also, your emphasis on personality development and mental health is something that we would remember and work on. We hope everyone would use the knowledge only for betterment of the society. With those words, now I request our Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.V. Kottareddy sir, and Registrar Dr. Jagdish Chandra Modiganti sir, to felicitate our chief guest, Mr. Jitendra Chakravarti Puchagaru. Thank you, sir. Now, I would request Deputy Director Students Welfare, Dr. Khalid Pasha, sir, to announce the names of the activity of honoring unsung heroes.
Thank you, Dr. Ruben Bindu. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. గత 5 సంవత్సరాలుగా ప్రతి స్వాతంత్ర దినోత్సవం అలాగే గణతంత్ర దినోత్సవం రోజున సామాజిక బాధ్యత వ్యవహరిస్తూ తమ ప్రాణాలను కూడా లెక్క చేయకుండా సమాజం పట్ల నిబద్ధతతో వ్యవహరిస్తున్న వ్యక్తులను విఐటి ఏపీ యూనివర్సిటీ ప్రతి సంవత్సరం సత్కరిస్తుంది. అందులో భాగంగా ఈరోజు కూడా అటువంటి నిస్వార్థ వ్యక్తులను మన ముందు ఉన్నారు. వారిని ఇప్పుడు సగర్వంగా ఆహ్వానించి గౌరవించుకుందాం. శ్రీ డాక్టర్ సిహెచ్ రత్నమ్మ అను మీరు డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఆఫీసర్గా పనిచేస్తూ కోవిడ్-19 సమయంలో 1,75,00,000 కోవిడ్ వ్యాక్సిన్లు పర్యవేక్షించడమే కాకుండా కోవిడ్ మొదటి రెండవ వేవ్లో ఎందరికో వెంటిలేటర్లు ఆక్సిజన్ బెడ్లు సమకూర్చారు. ప్రజా ఆరోగ్యంపై మీరు చూపించిన ప్రత్యేక శ్రద్ధకు మరియు మీ విధి విధానంలో మీ అంకుటిత దీక్షకు ప్రశంసాపూర్వక అభినందనలతో మీకు ఇదే మా వందన సుమాంజలి. ఎన్ రామకృష్ణారావు గారు హెల్త్ ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ ఆఫీసర్గా డిఎంహెచ్ఓలో పనిచేస్తూ కోవిడ్-19 సమయంలో మీరు విధి నిర్వహణలో భాగంగా కోవిడ్ కేర్ సెంటర్, క్వారంటైన్ సెంటర్, హోమ్ ఐసోలేషన్, ఆర్టీపీసీఆర్, పాజిటివ్ కేస్ లిస్ట్, ఆక్సిజన్ సిలిండర్ లిస్ట్, డెత్ రిపోర్ట్ల సమాచారాన్ని ఎప్పటికప్పుడు ఉన్నతాధికారులకు తెలియజేస్తూ ప్రజా ఆరోగ్యంపై మీరు చూపించిన సేవా తత్పరతకు ఇదే మా వందన సుమాంజలి. శ్రీ ప్రదీప్ గారు జాతీయ విపత్తు దళం 10వ బెటాలియన్లో ఇన్స్పెక్టర్గా పనిచేస్తూ జూలై 2023లో వచ్చిన వరదలలో తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం ములుగు జిల్లాలోని పలు గ్రామాలలో వరద సహాయ చర్యలలో పాల్గొని 12 మంది ప్రాణాలను 10 మూగ జీవాలను కాపాడటమే కాకుండా సుమారు 712 మందిని సురక్షిత ప్రాంతాలకు తరలించి మీ విధి విధానందు అత్యుత్తమత నిబద్ధత సేవాభావం కర్మించినందుకు మానవ జీవితాలను కాపాడి వారి కుటుంబాలలో సంతోషాన్ని నింపిన మీకు ఇవే మా అభినందన మందారములు. మీ సేవ నిమిత్త సమాజంలో అందరినీ స్ఫూర్తి కలగాలని ఆశిస్తున్నాము. ఎస్ కార్తిక్ గారు జాతీయ విపత్తు దళం 10వ బెటాలియన్లో కానిస్టేబుల్గా పనిచేస్తూ సీతానగరం ఘాట్ వద్ద కృష్ణానదిలో స్నానానికి వెళ్ళి ప్రమాదవశాత్తు నదిలో పడి మునిగిపోతున్న ఓ ఓలా క్యాబ్ డ్రైవర్ను రక్షించి మీ విధి నిర్వహణందు అత్యుత్తమ నిబద్ధత సేవాభావం కనబరిచి మానవ జీవితాన్ని కాపాడి వారి కుటుంబాలలో సంతోషాన్ని నింపిన మీకు ఇవే అభినందన మందారములు. మీ సేవా నిరతిలో అందరికీ పూర్తి కలగాలని ఆశిస్తున్నాను. శ్రీమతి మేడసారి నాగేంద్రం గారు గుంటూరు మున్సిపల్ కార్పొరేషన్లో 12వ డివిజన్లో మున్సిపల్ వర్కర్గా పనిచేస్తూ మీ ప్రాంతంలోని రోడ్లను శుభ్రంగా చెత్తరహితంగా ఉంచడమే కాకుండా మీ తోటి వర్కర్స్కి కూడా సహాయపడుతూ మీకు అప్పగించిన పనిని సక్రమంగా సకాలంలో నిర్వర్తిస్తున్నారు. ఎన్నో సంవత్సరాలుగా ప్రమాదకర వ్యర్థాలను తొలగించడంలో మీ ప్రాణాలను కూడా లెక్క చేయకుండా పనిచేస్తున్న ఇవే మీకు అభినందన మంత్రాలు. గండేల లక్ష్మణ గారు గుంటూరు మున్సిపల్ కార్పొరేషన్లో 12వ డివిజన్లో మున్సిపల్ వర్కర్గా పనిచేస్తూ మీ ప్రాంతంలోని రోడ్లను శుభ్రంగా ఉంచుతూ చెత్తరహితంగా ఉంచడమే కాకుండా మీ తోటి వర్కర్స్ కూడా సహాయపడుతూ మీరు అప్పగించిన సక్రమంగా సకాలంలో నిర్వర్తిస్తున్నారు. ఎన్నో సంవత్సరాలుగా ప్రమాదకర వ్యర్థాలను తొలగించడంలో మీ ప్రాణాలు కూడా లెక్క చేయకుండా పనిచేస్తున్న మీకు ఇవే అభిమానం వందనం అంటారు. All these unsung heroes will get the cash prize of 25,000 rupees.
Please answer for the group photo.
Thank you, sir. Now, as part of Independence Day celebrations, various sports activities have been conducted for faculty, staff, and students. First, we will go with the prize distribution for faculty, staff, and scholars. First, badminton, women singles. First place goes to V. Mathuria. Second place, Dr. Arinkala Kishan. Next, badminton women doubles. First place, M. Padma Devi, Komel Loyal. Badminton women doubles. Second place, K. Sunita, M. Lakshmi Tirupatama. Badminton men's singles. First place, Dr. Tanuj Kumar. Badminton men doubles. First place, Hitashi V. Dr. Suresh Jagannathan. Second place, Babu Rajendra Prasad, Lane Party Praveen Kumar. $50-meter run men, second place, SBR Prasad. Shot put men, third place, SBR Prasad. Disc put men, second place, SBR Prasad. $50-meter run women, first place, Y. Bhargavi. Third place, L. Sri Lakshmi. Shot put women, first place, Y. Bhargavi. Third place, K. Sunita. Disc put women, first place, Y. Bhargavi. Second place, K. Sunita. Third place, L. Sri Lakshmi. Chess women, first place Priyanka Rani. Disput women, first place by Bhargavi, second place K. Sunita, third place L. Sri Lakshmi. Next, chess women, first place Priyanka Rani, second place K. Sunita, third place M. Neeraja. Caroms, men doubles, first place S. Jalaya and Praveen Kumar, second place Sahib Gaud G. Rajesh Krishna. Next, throw ball. Winners M. Padma Devi and her team. Throw ball winners M. Padma Devi and her team. Komali, Loyal, Madhurya, Ratnakumari, Venkat Lakshmi. Next, runners up team L. Sri Lakshmi, K. Sunita, and Lakshmi Tirupatamma, Y. Bhargavi, C. Jeevana Saraswati, and Maunika Nirmala. Next comes cricket men category. I request all the winners, Sahibu Gaud, Captain Vijay, Yuvraj, Ram Babu, Ashok, Soumya Ranjan Sahu sir, Ashok, Dr. Chandan Vishwas, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Sharma, Dr. Kiran Kumar Patra, Dr. Soumya Kandabustu, Harish, Anil Kumar, Siddhesh. Request all the winners to please come on to the dance. Then the runners up team Dr. Yada Nandakumar, Captain, Dr. Sachinarayana Moru, Dr. Karunakar Perumanla, Dr. M. Aziz, Dr. Vasili B.V. Nagarjuna, Dr. Sivaji, Dr. S. Manimaran, Dr. Vinod Kiran K, Dr. Sudarshan Vanthala, Dr. Hanumantarao Vikra, Dr. G.D.V. Santosh, Dr. Batula Srinivas Rao, Dr. Venkataraja Martha, Dr. Varun Kumar Merugu. I request all the honors of team to come onto the dais. Okay. Next comes games and sports results for students. Badminton men student singles. First place Rishi Verma. Third place Shyam Varshan. Third place T. Rohan. Then badminton men student doubles. First place M. Charan Shri Josh. B. Akul Reddy. First place. Second place K. Rishi Verma. K. Harshit. Badminton women student single. First place D. Bhavana.
ఫోకస్ అవడంలో
Third place Asavar. Badminton women student double. Badminton women student double. First place D. Bhavana S. Shreya. Second place Asavari Litanshi. Table tennis men student singles. First place Sandeepan Jena. Third place D. Sai Lokesh and Hemant K.M. Then basketball men students winners. Captain Ashish Vardhan, Vivek Reddy, K. Maharudhi, Vasant, Srijan, Dhanush Srinivas, Aditya, Shajal, Yashash Prashant, Jaikaran Reddy. Request all the winners team to come together. Then the runners-up team, Anto Alex, Captain, Harshal, Kamlesh, Pratham, Aaron, Joy, Adit, Vishwa, Prashant, and Ashwin. Request the runners-up team to come onto the dais. Next, basketball women students, winners, Shreya, captain, Sanjana, Pavitra, Suma, Shakti, and Shubha. Request the winners team to come on the dais. Next, basketball women students runners-up team, Neha, captain, Celesta, Swati, Anusha, Angelique, Deepika. Then throw ball women students winners team, Shreya Suman, captain, Lahari, Shravya Shri, Ikshita, Vojashri, Sai Deepti, Lavanya, Samira, Neha Agarwal, Bhuvana, and Jahnavi. Throw ball women students runner-up team, captain Sri Malita, Navya Reddy, Yashashwini, Sanjana, Pranati, Kusuma Shanti, Priyanka, Nagasiri, Sai Harshita, Lohita, and Harsha Priya. Request the runners-up team to come onto the dais. Then volleyball men's students winners team, captain G Sundar, G Anvesh, T Chandrasekhar, Balachandra, Harsh Kumar, Swastik Shukla, Rizwan, Sakwit, Pramod, and Chaitanya. Then volleyball men's students runners-up team, captain Rakesh, Navi, Koteshwar Rao, Keshav Pradeep, Harish Kumar, Yogananda, Karthik, Vijay Babu, Vijay Kumar, and Sai Teja. Then volleyball women students winners team, Captain Shreya Suman, Sivajyoti, Lavanya, Bhuvana, Lahari and Yashashwini. Volleyball women students runners-up team, Captain Nagasiri, Abhinaya, Chandrika, Munisamartha, Priyanka, Angelic and Pavitra Soma. Then cricket men students winners team, Manu Srinivas, Govardhan Reddy, Sai Tanmay, Satvik, Bhaskar, Praveen, Varshit, Pavan Kumar, Ashwant Nivas, Sai Gagan, Surya Singh Verma, Bharat, Sai Babu and Deepak. Then the runners-up team, HV Malesh, Varun, Shainaj, Shravan, Venkatesh, Charan Reddy, Nitin Reddy, Vaibhav Panda, Ashish, Mukesh, Anyan, Hariharan, Ashutosh, Jai Kiran and Venkata Jnanendra. With this, we end the sports and prize distribution ceremony. A huge round of applause for all the winners. Now, I would request Vice Chancellor S.V. Kotareddy sir and Registrar Dr. Jagdish Chandra Modiganti sir to felicitate uh, our guest, Mr. Macharya Kiran Kumar, Manager, University Liaison and Early Career Engagements, LTI Mindtree. I request request Chowdhury Garu from LTI Mindtree to come on to the dais and receive felicitation. Now, I would request our registrar, Dr. Jagdish Chandra Modiganti sir, to give the formal vote of thanks.
Very good morning to all and a happy Independence Day. At the outset, I would like to thank our chief guest, Sri Jitendra Chakravarti Pucha, EVP and Global Head, LTI Mindtree, for accepting our invitation and then gracing the occasion. Sir, your speech really truly inspiring and then something that our students should definitely look forward and then try to implement. There are so many good suggestions, such as not only remembering our freedom fighters, but also our responsibility to take forward the country and then ecology and then how technology, since basically we are a technical university. So your suggestions will definitely will help us and inspire us, sir, and maybe also will collaborate and then take it forward. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. We would like to thank our unsung heroes over here who have accepted our invitation. Uh, this time we had contacted the medical, municipal, and then the NDRF. We have been doing this since inception 2017. We target the government organizations and then try to find out who are all those selfless people who are doing selfless service to the society. This is a true inspiration, not just the freedom fighters who have brought us the freedom. Definitely, we are the descendants of those freedom fighters, and many of us still have among us people who do selfless service, and it is a true inspiration that we draw from them. And I request all the students, faculty, and staff that we should imbibe those traits as well, and then do selfless service and give our best. Thank you very much for joining us with your families. We would look forward to meeting and then interacting with you in future as well. Thank you very much. And then we would like to thank our Honorable Chancellor and Vice Presidents Sri Shankar Vishwanathan, Dr. Shekhar Vishwanathan, and then Sri Dr. Selvam sirs for their support, constant support, and then building up this campus. Good advice and then building up the campus, that what we see today. And we also thank the deans and directors who have assembled here. They are taking forward this institution, all the initiatives that we are taking. They are helping us a great deal, and then we see now the campus of almost 14,000 strong this year. We also like to thank Deputy Director Student Welfare, Dr. Kadir Pasha, his team, Dr. Himabindu, Dr. Manas, and the rest of the student welfare team for organizing the events prior to this Independence Day, and also taking forward many of the student welfare activities. We thank you very much for conducting this event. We also like to thank the Physical Education Department, Dr. Ramchandra Rao Garu and all his team for conducting the sports. It has been some 10 days of hectic activity. They have done a great job. Thank you very much. We also thank the purchase, estates, finance, transport teams, as well as the security services, SIS, and then the housekeeping 360 degrees for doing a phenomenal job, helping us conduct these sports as well as coming to this event. We'd like to thank the students present here, congratulate all the prize winners, participants. Let us keep the same spirit in the events coming up. And finally, we would like to thank media, which is present here. We have been doing many of the activities. We will continue to do many more activities in the villages nearby. And you have been the ambassadors for what activities VIT has been doing. Thank you very much for joining us in this event. And thank all the faculty staff who have assembled here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. We will officially close the Independence Day celebration. Thank you.
चलो भाई আচ্ছা বলছি তোমার নাম্বারটা চেয়েছিল
কালকে ফটোর জন্য হ্যাঁ ওনার কাছে আছে আমার নাম্বারটা মেসেজ করেছিলাম আমাকে কাল রাতে
তুই তোর কথা বলছিস ফোন তো ব্যস্ত নাম্বারটা দিয়ে দে মাইক কোন দিকে নাম কি
শুভদীপ
শুভদীপ ঠিক আছে কলকাতা থেকে